everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is the July update video. How is it already August? I feel like this year has flown by, and I feel like since becoming an adult I've said that pretty much every year, but let's get into it though. Alright, so as we do every time we do a little update video, just wanted to give a tiny disclaimer before I get into my percentages that my rent that I pay in New York City is definitely less than the normal rent that you would pay in New York City, so just keep that in mind when looking at my percentages. And here they are. So bills are 34.3%, groceries are 19.4%, savings are 16.9%, debt repayment is 8.3%, eating out and experiences are 5.6%, pet expenses are 5.4%, transportation is 3.8%, travel expenses are 3.1%, health and fitness is 2.6%, and donations are 0.5%. And then I guess the reflections, I feel like I'm just being really snappy with this video because there's not that much to reflect on, and also my brain capacity today is like almost at zero because I have been trying to unravel and re-ravel a skein of yarn for probably going on 6 hours now because I don't even want to get into it. I tried unraveling it into a loop and then the loop got messed up, so I'm doing it into like a hand rolled ball, but I'm still stuck. Oh my god. Anyways, it's been way too much time that I've spent on this today and I'm getting really frustrated. I'm never making this mistake again, but guess what? The yarn was free, so whatever. July Grace will tell you about all the things that happened in July, but a couple of things to note is I definitely did more dance classes than I thought I would do at the beginning of the month, but nothing crazy. And in general, I feel like this month is kind of like average. Like, I didn't really spend any exorbitant amounts of money, like crazy. I definitely ate out more than I thought I would. However, it evened out a little bit because we have someone staying with us this month and he paid for some groceries a little bit and also for us to eat out a couple times, whereas I covered it a few times and I've been buying groceries. So it's kind of evened out in a way, so that's cool. And everything else is actually pretty average in terms of percentages. And I didn't go crazy with any other kinds of yellow light things. There was a little bit of a holdover from the month or two before when I got the rental car. They just charged me for some toll stuff, although I don't know why they would charge me so late. So I might try to contact them and be like, what was this? But anyways, I feel like I've been doing a good job of trying to use what I have, be thrifty and cute. I've been using the free yarn. I made a cute little amigurumi crochet project this month that you will see. And I'm starting another one, which is why I've been battling this ball of yarn literally all day. I made some pickles this month. And I don't know, I'm excited that I'm kind of getting into those cute little homesteady chores / tasks because obviously I don't live on a homestead and I won't for quite a few years. So I'm like, I just want to get good at doing these couple of things that like I can do from the comfort of an apartment in New York City. So yeah, that's fun. Other than that, I hadn't really had crazy desires or urges to do anything besides maybe cut my hair, which I'll probably do in the next week or two because the length of it just like straight across is starting to frustrate me actually. So I don't really know what else to say. I feel like in general I've been doing a pretty good job, although I would really like to make sure that I'm keeping a cap on my yellow light stuff, which is something that I did mention last month that I wanted to do. So I really want to keep track of what days I'm eating out so that I can see it on a calendar like as I'm going instead of retroactively at the end of the month and kind of being like, oh, like I'm closing my eyes and waiting to see what happens at the end of the month, because that's kind of reminiscent of what I did before with my credit card bill, and I just don't want to be repeating those patterns. And then maybe try to create a budget this month with like ins and outs of fixed expenses and fixed income that I know that I'll get. And I think that would be very helpful to me and for me, because somehow we are now just starting the 8th month of our no buy, and I'm just realizing now that a budget would help me. But, you know, I'm not a finance girly, and I never have been. It does not come naturally to me. Numbers are not something that I care to look at. I don't even really look at my analytics that much, if I'm being completely honest, but that's also probably why I've been stuck at 24,000 subscribers for like the past 6 months. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you're subscribed, because that helps. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it in terms of overarching themes and things for this month. I will let July Grace tell you a couple of cute little updates on what she was up to this past month. Hi, it's July Grace. It's time for updates. It's the 5th. I didn't really have many exciting things happening to me in the first couple of days of the month. One thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is that today I went into a shoe store and I didn't buy any shoes. This might not seem like such a big deal, but this is a pretty big step for me. No pun intended. Like, literally shocking behavior coming from me. Going into a shoe store and not buying a pair of shoes, because I am a recovering shoe addict as well as shopping in clothes. And I went into a shoe store that I passed by on my way home from work almost every single day, and I always look through the windows longingly, and I finally was like, you know what? Just go in and see what they have so that you can stop obsessing about it. And I went in, and not a single pair of shoes was perfect, which that's my criteria now. If I'm gonna buy shoes, it needs to be perfectly exactly what I'm exactly wanting and picturing in my head. And none of them were perfect. Some of them were like really good and super nice and like would have been really cute. None of them were worth breaking my no buy over. So that felt really good to be able to go in there. I don't think I would be able to have the strength to go into like a Old Navy per se, because they have such good basics. That is definitely a weak spot for me, for sure. So maybe eventually I'll do that and bring you guys along. But till then, I just went into a shoe store and I didn't go out with anything. So that's really exciting for me. Really big milestone. Really big milestone. So yeah, that's all. That's the update for today. Hopefully we can keep this energy going for the rest of the month. Because I have, like I've mentioned, a dwindled amount of clothing. My shoes are really starting to piss me off, is the thing about it. Is why I was like, just go in and get it over with. Because I think I'm going to try to sell 1 or 2 pairs of my shoes. And then with the money that I get from those sales of shoes, if I can sell them, I will maybe allow myself to buy a replacement pair. Because I've actually decluttered a lot of shoes this year, actually, and technically replacements are on my yellow light list. Ideally, it wouldn't have been like shoes or anything, but I am going to a wedding later this year in October, and I don't really have shoes for it. Like, I kind of do, but they just do not go with the dress that I own, and I'm not going to be buying another dress, obviously. So one thing has to give is the situation, and I'm already going to be selling a couple of pairs of shoes, I think, if I just remember to freaking put them up on the website. But I think it would make sense if I sold those shoes and then used the money from those shoes to buy myself a different pair. Right? That makes sense, because then I'm not really spending extra money. I'm using the money for my other stuff to replace things, you know? you know? Because I pretty much wear the same pair of shoes every day, and it's actually causing them to wear out a lot faster. So I definitely need to figure something out. Obviously, I will spend more time doing this in my wardrobe video and like in the future when this is more of a thing that I can actually solve instead of just sitting here pontificating about it for fucking millions of years, which you guys are probably so sick and tired of me talking about my shoes and my clothes right now. But yeah, that's the update for today. I'm just gonna shut up now. Thanks. Y'all. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating disgusting. I just did 2 EMK Fit classes on YouTube because a bunch of people in the Discord server was suggesting them because they were like, it's free workout, it's HIIT, it's like dance, bar, Pilates, fun, songs, whatever. I did the 2 Broadway ones because I was like, I love the songs, I know the stuff, like it's gonna be fun, and woo dog, my ass is grass. I think it was like 55 minutes of a workout, which first of all, did not feel that long, so that's great because the only way that I used to work out when I was a kid was dance. That's literally the only way that I stayed fit as a young person, and I feel like I've fallen off the wagon a little bit. And now that I have some more aspects of my life in check, I obviously don't want to spend money on a gym membership because I have a really hard time like actually getting to a gym and having that discipline. So I'm challenging myself starting now to work out at least 2 times a week. And I feel really good. I feel really good. I just want to be strong again. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like look a certain way. I really don't care what I look like. I just want to feel strong again. So EMK Fit, if you are in the mood to sweat a bit, oof. And also we only have 1 AC unit that is like in this whole main part of the apartment, which is like the living room and our room. So it's basically like Bikram right now. It's like so freaking hot in here. I'm sweating like a dog. It's really good though, and it's free. It's just on YouTube. So you don't need any equipment, nothing. Highly suggest EMK Fit. She's great. She has lots of different types of songs, dances, whatever. It's really fun. So highly suggest. You guys were so right. I'm sweating my butt off right now. So 10 out of 10 would recommend doing EMK Fit, free HIIT, Zumba, dance, bar, Pilates, fun class on YouTube. Hey besties, it is update day, I want to say 11, maybe 12, I don't really know. The update is that I didn't want to buy more nail polish because it's on my red light list, so I used an old nail polish that was a little bit on the thicker side, wasn't looking so good, and it was white, and I ended up adding a little bit of red into it, and I turned it pink because I really wanted to do my nails pink again, and I didn't have a pink nail polish that wasn't like literally the color of basically my actual nails. So I didn't spend any money, and now I have pink nail polish that's like this really pretty cute color of hot pink, and I'm totally obsessed with it. I'm so happy. Yay, and I didn't spend any money on it. So you can be smart, you can be cute, you can be thrifty, and you don't have to give anything up. I'm reading all the books I want to read for free from the library. I'm mixing nail polishes to give myself a cute little pink moment this summer with my nail polish, and I'm having a good time. So whoever said you needed to spend money to have a good time? And I went to the beach today. It was so nice. So yeah, it's the little things, guys. It's the little things, you know? Stay thrifty. Hi, it is the 17th, I think, or 18th. I don't know. And things are fine. Things are fine this month. I've definitely spent a bit more than I would have liked to on eating out, but it's because we've had essentially a roommate this month for Ray's music stuff. So we've gone out a few times, but it's okay because I'm not really spending any money on anything else this month. I might go to 1 dance class, And other than that, nothing. So yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. It's about the experience sometimes, you know? And I don't feel like I'm spending necessarily more than I would have been spending in other months. So all in all, it's pretty fine. Not a win, not a loss, you know, just a neutral thing. And that's essentially the updates that I have right now. I'm definitely still feeling the urges to spend a little bit. I've been noticing myself scrolling on Pinterest a tiny bit, but obviously have not had the urge to actually buy anything yet. And I feel like I'm definitely coming to terms with the wardrobe that I currently have. Reading a lot. The library is my best friend, and that's it. I just want to thank everyone that has donated yarn to the cause. I really want to try to continue crocheting a bunch. I've so far only done 2 projects, and I haven't even officially finished either of them, like officially. I'm like 98% done with the first project that I did, and I'm 80% done with this project that I'm holding in my hands right now, but I can't show you because someone that watches videos is gonna get it as a present. It's not like a random giveaway subscriber thing. It's like someone that I know that watches the videos. But anyways, yeah. Okay, y'all. Update for today. It's the 21st. Last minute yesterday, I ended up going to a dance class that I bought the space for the day before yesterday. Because a famous South Korean choreographer was coming in to do a workshop at one of the studios that I take classes at, and it was actually so much fun. It was literally crazy. The class was definitely way out of my comfort zone because it was like pure hip hop, which is like not something that I think I'm very good at. Objectively, perhaps I'm okay, but like when it comes to memorizing a combination, it does not stick in my head the way that it's like supposed to, because I don't really have that much experience learning hip hop. It's like if a person that had never heard an Asian name in their life was just introduced to like an entire K-pop band or a room full of like Chinese people, and they were just like, this is out of the context of things that I've ever learned before, so I'm gonna have a very hard time remembering this. As an example, that's literally how it feels doing hip hop. So yeah, I did my best and it was fun, so that's all that really matters, right? And then me and my friend went out afterwards to get boba, which, all things considered, we could have gone out after to get dinner or something and it would have been way more expensive, so a handful of dollars on a boba is really not that big of a deal at the end of the day, although I did say that I didn't want to buy anything else out, but this was less than $10, so it's really not that big of a deal. Anyways, what I came on here to say is that I keep getting the itch to cut my hair. Not like into a crazy haircut or anything, but once it gets to this length, it just feels so awkward. I feel like it just doesn't look great. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit, like literally 1 or 2 inches longer, and then I'll be happy and probably keep it at that length essentially. But I feel like I want to give myself layers, and I've done it before because I'm not paying for any hair stuff this year. But then at the same time, am I like, should I just completely leave it and just let it just grow out like raw? But then at the same time, no, probably not, because I always like to have layers in my hair, and the only reason it didn't have layers is because it was so freaking short before. So I think I'm gonna try to do that at some point soonish in a very likely, very, very, very chaotic vlog coming up at some point. But just keep an eye out for that. Mentally prepare yourself, as I will be doing. Because my hair, the texture is literally, I don't know if you can see, it's fighting for its life. This is me like going to bed on my basically damp hair last night and just brushing through it. I did not let anything happen. There's like a little bit of a wave. yeah, usually if I like actually try, it'll do something more. Or if I let it just air dry, then it's fine. But anyways, I was just coming on here to say that I'll probably cut my hair soon, give myself some layers, some like face framing, just so that my texture can shine through a little bit more, because it's only been pretty recent that my hair started getting a little wavy, and I feel like I've heard this from other people as well, like in their mid-20s, their hair just started getting wavy, which is so crazy because my hair has been stick straight my entire life, like not even a hint of a wave seen anywhere when I was a kid. But I guess as I've gotten older, after puberty, it started doing a little bit of something something, because like when I'm sweating and my hair is up, like the front pieces like literally curl into ringlets basically. So yeah, whatever. One day I'll figure out how to deal with my hair. I would love it to be wavy all the time, but I don't have the patience and mental fortitude to deal with curly hair and wavy hair products right now during a no-buy year. So I'm going to use what I have and see what I can do. A haircut will help, because the last time that I cut my hair, it really let my texture shine through a little bit more. So anyways, that's it. That's the update. I have to go to work now. Okay. Wow, I look so tired. I am so tired. I have work really early tomorrow, so I need to go to bed. But I just wanted to give an update. I think it's the 26th or 27th. Because I keep forgetting to do this update. But essentially, I don't know if I talked about it. I think I did. I mentioned that I needed a pair of shoes for a wedding that I'm going to later this year. I'm still going to try to sell the other 2 or so pairs of shoes that I need to get rid of. But I asked my sibling to go look in my closet at my mom's house. And I have a couple of pairs of shoes that I didn't declutter from high school. And I have a pair that's perfect, that's actually the exact kind of shoe that I was looking for, that I used to own. And Addie's gonna bring it here when they visit in August. And I will have a pair of shoes for the wedding and a pair of neutral heels that I can wear forevermore. So I won't have to buy any, because I already bought them like, I don't know how many years ago, 8 years ago maybe, 10, who knows, at this point. So that's great. I'm really glad that I kept that pair of heels, because I actually love that pair of heels. So everything is right in the world. Also, I signed up for more dance classes than I thought I would this month, which is fine. And I've also definitely spent a lot more than I thought that I would on eating out, but I feel like we rarely do this. And we have someone staying with us this summer, so it is what it is. I didn't really have any other big crazy events that are happening this month. So it is what it is, you know? I keep saying that, but I've still been saving. Things are fine. The lighting is going weird now. I'm gonna go to bed because I have to wake up super early so that I'm not late to work. Bye. All right. Thanks, July Grace, for those cute little updates. I think the final thoughts that I'd like to leave you on is essentially just reminding yourself that at the end of the day, it's all gonna shake out and it's all gonna be fine. I would challenge you to maybe create a list of things that you can do for free that would improve your quality of life now that in the Northern Hemisphere, I mean, we're still pretty much in the thick of summer, but I really wanna make a list so that for fall and winter, I have a couple of cute little home improvement things or like clothing mending things that I can do to kind of fill up my time that will not cost me any money and it will improve my quality of life. So making a cute little list of that kind of stuff to do would be wonderful. And it's not a list that is meant to judge you or shame you, just a list of things that can fill up your time instead of doing other things like scrolling or watching things that don't really benefit your life in any way. Yeah, and then just trying to figure out what you're still struggling with when it comes to purchasing and like where your weaknesses still potentially lie, and where you still feel the urge to spend. For me, I think it sometimes comes with like fantasy grocery purchases, because I feel like I've had to compost and get rid of a lot of food that has spoiled because I just do not, it's like for some reason my brain just does not connect with creating like a dinner plan for the week. I just kind of play it by ear every single day, and I feel like maybe I should just force myself, lovingly encourage myself to try to come up with some sort of a meal plan or like a skeleton of a meal plan. I don't know. The grocery thing is starting to get out of control. Prices are insane. We already knew that, but like I don't want to be wasting any food whatsoever. I need to figure out either a way to freeze it and save it, or pickle it, or do something with it before it goes bad. So that's kind of my goal for the rest of this year. Do the budget stuff, figure out maybe a bit of a meal plan kind of situation, or at least figure out what things I can reliably buy regularly and then supplement when I need, and then make a list of things that I can do in my home and to my clothes and belongings to fix them up and make my quality of life better without spending any money. So I think that's the plan for the rest of the year, and yeah, that's it. I think that's all for this month. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you at the next wrap up, and also in all the other videos that I'll be posting for the rest of this month. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, I'm sending you all my love because we're all just trying our best out here. Okay, bye.